Hello everybody, this is Shad Al-Qassas, Head of Science Department, Charge American International School. And today we're going to talk about one of the most important aspects in education, which is e-learning. And today we're going to tackle an important issue, which is how to use your smartphone as an e-learning resource. Basically, there are lots of e-learning resources that you can find online or through the internet. But today we are going to focus on the online apps that you can download to your smartphone or your tab, whatever the system that you're using, if it's an Android or an iOS, which is available on the Apple mobile phones and the other Apple devices. So today we are going to talk about the e-learning resources that you can download to your mobile phone. And in order to do that, so we need to show you the mobile interface, which is this one. This is my mobile basically, and I can check my apps here. So I have prepared one folder here for the e-learning resources, and by opening this e-learning folder, you will find lots of apps that we can use. And as you can see, we have many apps. So the first one that we are going to talk about is Khan Academy. Khan Academy basically is one of the largest online resource that you can learn anything and any subject from. So let's navigate through Khan Academy. So by going to the Khan Academy, you will find that Khan Academy basically classified their resources into subjects, as you can see. So you can find math, and the math is classified into grades. So grade 7, grade 8, and you have here pre-algebra, algebra basics, algebra 1, basic geometry, algebra 2, trigonometry, and probability and statistics, pre-calculus, lots of things. Now here there is a tab for science, and in the science tab you will find biology, physics, chemistry, organic chemistry, cosmology, and so on. Also you will find economics and finance, so you can also learn lots of things related to finance and economics. Arts and humanities, so you can find grammar, music, US history, world history. It can benefit you in many ways. Also here, if you are interested in computer science and programming, you can also go through the computing. Also for our students that they are preparing for the SAT exams, they can get lots of knowledge and skills by studying or navigating through the SAT facility here provided by Khan Academy. And there are lots of parents content, so it's a very rich resource. We want to explore one of these resources, so let's, for example, navigate something related to physics. So here let's open the physics, and as you can see, you will find physics is classified into subjects, and even the subjects are ordered by their curricular order. So it starts with one-dimensional motion and two-dimensional motion, forces, Newton's laws, conceptual, centripetal force, work and energy, and so on. By opening one-dimensional motion, for example, you'll find introduction to vectors, introduction to physics. Let's go through, for example, acceleration. So you will find the video here.
In this video, I want to talk a little bit about acceleration. And this is probably an idea that you're somewhat familiar with, or at least you've heard the term used here or there. Acceleration is just the change in velocity over time.
You can move 10 seconds forward.
Acceleration, if you're at all interested.
Forward here, 10 seconds forward. And it's a wonderful video.
Really
and it's not only explaining the concept, but also it solves lots of problems. So this is the first app that we wanted to talk about. So by going to the App Store and typing Khan Academy or Khan Academy, you will find this app in here. There are lots of apps related to Khan Academy, but the best one is this one that has a green leaf. If you felt you're somehow lost in the mini tabs, so there is another one. Sorry, there is another one called Viewer for Khan Academy, and this one will help you directly to go to the subject that you are interested in. So if you are interested in math, by clicking on the math tab, you will find the resources that you need directly. So the second online resource that we want to talk about is the preparation for SAT, and this app is developed by the MIT students. It's a wonderful app because it prepares you to the SAT exam by giving you some ideas about the questions, and it also gives you some ideas about the analysis and how your progress in the SAT. So by clicking here, start your assessment test, it will give you 10 questions and you need to answer them, and by the end of the test, so let's answer here, you can swipe to the left and to the right in order to get the new questions, and by the end of the questions you will get analysis to your answers. This is a very good app that will help you to practice the SAT. The third app that we want to talk about is Duelinggo, and Duelinggo basically is one of the most important applications in language. So if you are interested in language and you want to learn a new language, I suggest and I recommend to use the Duelinggo. Duelinggo has many languages. There are lots of languages. So basically I'm practicing German. You can learn Portuguese, French, Spanish, and even other languages like Danish, Irish, Dutch, also Turkish, Ukrainian, Russian, Polish, lots of languages, and it takes you step by step to learn these languages. So if you are interested in learning a new language, I recommend Duolingo. So now we are going to tackle another types of apps, and these apps basically are not giving you specific course or specific type of information, but we consider them as online universities, like edX, for example. edX is one of the remarkable applications that you can find many online courses that tackle many subjects and different subjects, like for example IELTS academic test preparation. This is an online course and free course that you can have on edX. Also introduction to programming, electronics interface, and introduction to computer science. All of these courses you can have them on edX. Also you can search for a specific course by find courses. So once you go here, you can filter courses. You can click on filter courses and you will find different categories. You can refine your research or your search by the availability of the course. You can also find by subject. If you are interested in chemistry, in data analysis, and design, let's for example click on computer science. So these are the courses related to the computer science, and as you can see it is viewing more than 136 results matching. So introduction to MongoDB using mean stack, don't know what is it, introduction to programming with Java. You have introduction to computer science, introduction to Python for data science, introduction to R for data science, HTML5, and you can learn from these courses. And these courses, basically, some of them are self-based, and these self-based courses, you can learn them according to your time, and whenever you are free, you can just continue learning. And by the end of the course, you can have a certificate. So edX is one of the most important online resources, especially that you might have lots of courses that tackle many subjects. Another wonderful app is Coursera, and Coursera basically is also an online university, and it has many beneficial courses, and you can find lots of courses that are also self-paced, so you can learn lots of things by using this resource. Let's say that I am interested in physics as usual. So by clicking here, you can find lots of courses: introduction to physical science, how things work, an introduction to physics, preparing. This is a very important one: preparing for the AP physics exam. If you are going to have an AP or advanced placement test, so I recommend this course for you. And as you can see, these are the different subjects or the titles that you are going to learn. So also Coursera is one of the most important apps that you can learn from. Finally, the TED. TED is basically it offers lots of talks during the TED conferences, and you can find talks by subject, so you can search for anything that you are interested in. Let's say that I want to hear to listen to something related to physics, so I will search for physics. So these are the conferences that are related to physics. If I'm interested in environment, for example, so you will find lots of conferences and talks by scientists, and lots of famous scientists. And let's try one of these. So you can just open the file from here.
Everyone, and I feel, first of all, it's been fantastic being here over these past few days, and secondly, I feel it's a great honor to kind of wind up this extraordinary gathering of people, these amazing talks that we've had. I feel that I've fitted in many ways to
Jane Goodall is one of the remarkable biologists. So she is one of the most important biologists, and it is very important to listen to these talks because it benefits you in many ways. One of the most important skills that you can gain from listening to such people is the speaking skills and presentation skills. It gives you a lot of skills by watching. these talks. Additionally, you can learn lots about the subject you are interested in, because those people are experts in their fields, so you can gain lots of information related to these fields. So these are the apps that we wanted to talk about. So you have Khan Academy, and you have the viewer for Khan Academy. You have the prep for SAT, which is made by MIT students. You have Duolingo for the languages. You have edX and Coursera. They are online universities where you can find lots of online courses offered by different universities. And you have the TED, which is related to the talks and scientific talks related to many subjects, and they are offered by experts in the fields. I hope that this presentation was beneficial for you. Please send us your questions as a comment to these videos. Soon, inshallah, we are going to have another presentation about the education apps that you can use. So if you have any other suggestions or questions, please post them as a comment to the video. Thank you very much. Shad Al Qassas, Sharjah American International School. Goodbye.